Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cosmoteer, where we are gonna do something different today. Let us see, where are you? There we have you, Lord Gatling. A ship that has seen many alterations, and I almost forgot you do have propulsion here. It's just very crappy. I want to modify this ship, ladies and gentlemen. And with modifying this ship, I mean seriously modifying this ship. In fact, I'm gonna modify it so much that I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep the Gatlings, and that's pretty much it. I do have a new design in mind for this ship. Yeah, 2, 1. Okay. I want to do something like this. Having 4 Gatlings able to fire bow in, but at the same time, if I place them like so, we'll get very wide, and I don't want that. But I do want to get my Gatlings to shoot a decent amount of time, so at least 4 loaders. Yes, however, let's limit how wide this ship is. So we're gonna say goodbye to the defensive flak cannons, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're gonna say goodbye to them. We're also gonna make that look a bit better. Okay. Something like that for her bow. And you know what? Let's go something. But we lack something now. Although we can still add that. Like so for the propulsion. All right. Corridor. Fill it in. Now, the lack of flak arrays like that, although, you know, we could, in theory, we could add the flak arrays here to the side, giving it a slight flak capability. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. We need to make some modifications to make you a bit more armored up, but I think we can work with something. Okay. Okay, yes. Now, I need propulsion. And yeah, the MRTs is the way to go for these ships, I think. Besides, I'll be honest, I just love these multi-blocked engines. 4 of them. I prefer to have them on the outside. Also set you to 1. Alright. Okay. Hi, because now we can put a big-ass reactor in there. Although we don't really, maybe... You know what, let's just go for the big reactor for now. Just for now. Medium control room, because I know I have that tech. I don't want to spend too much on tech for this ship. Medium shield generators. That can be on an overclocked status. The thing is, I want to protect, especially this front bit here, from taking heavy fire. However, if I do it like this, add the shield generators here. Now you might ask, like, oh my god, why not protect the entire ship? I'm hoping that this armor here will soak up some, you know, little disruptor blasts, things like that. We don't want to see those, do we? No, we don't. We could, but I'm not going to. Just have some smaller shield generators to cover the flank a bit. Although, honestly, that shield generator is not very useful. But if we put you here, it'll actually be useful. I like that. Okay. What use are gatling guns if we don't get them some extra ammo? 3 cargo bays for each gatling? Yes. And... yeah, no, I can't use this because I still need to add crew quarters. What would you need for this? 100... Woo-wee! 152. And we're not even done yet because we still need to add an ammo bay for the flank cannons. There. Okay. Then we need to install airlocks to begin with. Yes, sure, over there as well. And oddly enough, I do want some fire extinguishers. 1 there, 1 there. 3 of them over here. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that should be fine. We're not done yet by a long shot, people. This is just the first design. Because this is going to be tricky. Alright, deactivate mirror mode, please. That's a problem. Alright, the big reactor has to go. Make it a smaller reactor. Since it's a smaller reactor, I do want you over there. And move the reactor a bit further down the ship. Okay. Let's do it like that. That gives me 100 crew members. That is not bad. Now, we can add some crew members here in the sides of the ship. It doesn't need to be armored up as much. Gives me 124. And I'm still able to do all the stuff that I want later on. I hope. 130, we need 150. Okay, those doors here need to go. These are cargo bay doors. Cargo bays. Hold on, that's the wrong cargo bay as well, isn't it? I wanted these cargo bays. Thank you. Again. Let's remove some doors and add a new door. Okay, you know what? Let's add 2 doors. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Back to the crew quarters. We're almost there. Yeah, that door has to go away immediately again. Fail. Okay, 144. I can live with that. Okay. This is not enough heat systems, I fear, but we'll give it a go. Let's power you up. Oh, hi, center line. Okay, how are we gonna get to these 2 shield generators? Or am I only overpowering these 2? Would also be an interesting design. You know what? Let's build this and see what happens first. Want to overclock this reactor. It's the only one we have. Shields are coming online. Those 2 are overclocked. Those 2 are not overclocked. Thank you. We're having an engine problem. Let's fix them up. Okay, then we'll see a gun problem there. Let's fix that. So, frontal engines. They work nice. Where am I going to put the other engines, you ask? Good question. Bloody good question, sir. Back to the designing table. I forgot something, I believe. Thrusts. I'd rather lose that than the armor there. But now we have no armor for this for this cargo bay, and that is a very bad decision as well. So yeah, then we just go for this. And in fact reinforce it ever so slightly. Okay, side-mounted propulsion. Now these guns, they're very interesting, but you know, originally that spot was reserved for engines. Alright, how fast can you go? Like this. Front speed is good. It uses up pretty much all of our power though. As you can see, that gives me a serious problem here. And we overshot the target like 2 times. Okay. And that's gonna suck. But I do need better engines. And since I can't really see a proper way to overclock these, turn them into plasma engines. Let's do a turn test. Oh, I don't like that. Back to the drawing board. And yeah, I hate to do it, but let's add some frontal engines as well. Yeah, like so. I suppose that's fine. I can also do with a depot, power depot essentially over there. And let's armor that bit up. Then you need to get overclocked, because we need a lot more power in this area. I don't like what's happening here. So let's add some extra doors. This is a nice empty area over here. Let's actually take advantage of that by doing that. Okay. Then, in terms of fuck. I'm forgetting something. As always, hyperdrives. That's 69% efficiency. That's honestly not great. Let's see if we can fix that. More crew members over there. Get rid of you. Turn that into a medium hyperdrive. 90% efficiency. That is a lot better. Yeah. I approve. Now, I would very much like to fill up with ammo. Restock all resources. What do we have? Almost 3,000 rounds. 2 defensive flak guns. 4 gatling guns. Okay. Lord Gatling himself. Get in here. Gatling gun. 2 gatling guns are at... Yeah, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I want. Please tell me that works. They're still lacking energy over here, but that's okay for now. Hot damn. That is quite a bit of Gatling firepower. As you can see, we've already demolished one of the shields here. Although this ship should see some damage starting up as well now. Yep, shield generator down. A shield generator here down on the side. The flak guns are really not helping against Gatlings, but look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Barrages have been completed. Secondary shields are holding. primary shields here are holding. Okay. We've essentially knocked down half a gatling gun here and knocked out a thruster. A shield is being brought back online. Good. Let's make a small modification here. Ah, but then I can't. Alright, let's just... Hold on, can I add a door in between the shield generators? Yes, we can. Okay. Small modification, no repairs. We're gonna see how this fight pans out. Who is... Let's see, this gatling is almost reloaded. This gatling is damaged. It's also reloaded. Well, almost. Yeah, there we go. First gatling up. On here, we are seeing half a gatling reload, half a gatling reload. Awesome. The fact that this gatling reloaded that quickly is pretty cool. Second gatling active. And I'm not going to give them targeting orders or anything. I'm just going to see them shoot. Watch how the fight progresses like that. Every now and then we're hitting... Ooh, please hit that ammo. Ooh, there goes a gatling. It was just reloaded when it blew up, which is good. This gatling, last gatling is up and running as well now. First gatling is reloading already. Good. More sustainable fire here from the gatlings. Yeah. Now, concentrate fire on the control room. It's two gatlings shooting currently. There goes the reactor any minute now. Gatlings ceased. New gatling ready. Second gatling almost ready. Did we destroy the bridge? Target out the reactor. Things are seriously overheating. I'm not quite sure how this guy caught fire. Except maybe if the heating system got this... No, heating system is still active. Weird. No matter though. It's easy to see that Lord Gatling stood no real chance here. More firepower, better shielding. I'm not happy with the power distribution though. Right, damage, 12,000, but mostly just some armor blocks. Couple, yeah, the Gatlings are still at risk, of course. I say of course, but maybe we can fix that. By having these shield generators a bit more to the sides. Oh, come on. Why didn't you mirror that? Okay. Okay, now we have gunners. We need 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. So 2. Well, no, these are not 12s, are they? Oh, they are 10s. Okay. Oh, but no, because we also need gunners 18. Okay. You two, become gunners. We're gonna delete that row, delete that row, delete that row. Yes, sir. You girls will be engineers. You know what? Let's make you engineers as well. Engineers are holding energy currently. Let's do that with you as well. Engineers, please. Okay. The red shirts. Ammo haulers. Lower priority. Now the ship is gonna shut down, of course, I know. But you're essentially just haulers, especially ammo. Alright, engineers, you may be allowed to operate a cockpit. It's a very technical vessel, this. I know. Okay. Let's do another movement test. That's better, isn't it? Again. Better. However, why the hell would I keep this armor so small here? I mean, it's a design choice, I'm sure, but why not do something a bit more pointy? And that because I can, and that doesn't work, does it? No. That would be fun. But no, that doesn't work. Okay. To do something like that? Nah, I can't really do it like that on that side. Okay. Also, you know, it looks funny, but it also has some extra protection values attached to it. Okay. Now, back over here. Let's see. How can we defend this ship a bit better? Maybe like that? Make it so. Then I need to power them, of course. Reactor will do that. You will power those two. And you will power those two. I could do with crew quarters over here on this side, but overall it's decently fast enough. So, now we also have a couple of point defense guns. Will that be enough? Hell no. Let's grab a old missile escort. You will engage me. I will engage you. And of course, restock all resources on this ship before we do that. Small missiles have been fired. Heat seekers have been fired. Well, you know what I mean. My point defense is responding, of course. My point defense will never, ever be able to shoot this down. But we see the flak cannons active as well. Yeah, and we're shooting some of the heat missiles down. Flak gun 1 and 2 active. Flak gun 3 active. Flak gun 4 active. Target the reactor, please, for the love of God. 1 shield down, 2 shields down. Oh, we're actually hitting the armor already. And that's good, because, you know, my ship is heating up. A couple of their shells are being shot down out of the sky, out of the space. That is good. Shield generators failed. Reactor detonation. That's like most of that ship gone. Okay, very good, very good. Yes, the test is progressing nicely. We are out of gatling shots now. What the? Fun. Part of the escort broke off and started shooting. I was like, why am I getting hit from the sides? 1 and 2 should be reloaded. Yes. Number 3. Half. Yep, reloaded. Number 4, grabbing the ammo. Number 4 reloaded. But I believe the enemy ship is dead. Nice. So, I do plan to remove Lord and Lady Gatling, ladies and gentlemen, and replace them with this. Going for... Ooh, we got damage on the aft of the ship. Ah, of course, that's the rockets. The rocket pods that hit me from behind. Okay, I need to reinforce that. What's the key binding? Yeah. Shift B. Okay. And since rockets tend to do that a lot, I'm also going to add 4 backwards point defense. What is that? What are you? Muppets. Disable mirror mode, please. Okay. Excellent. This will give me more point defense. Let's try that again. What's that lost? Oh, that must be the point defense range. Okay, yeah. Okay, inbound rockets. Forward point defense is firing. Ooh. 1 rocket behind us. Please shoot it down, shoot it down. They are turning, they are turning. flanking rocket attack. 2 hits. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, you're shut down. Okay, we are digging. Damage report. Engine on fire. Let's take a look at fire prevention systems. Do we see any fire? It is 2 of them are being deployed there. Okay, good. Heat here? Nothing. Over here? Nothing. Okay, so only 1 fire. With... Ooh, another fire starting here in the gun. 3rd firefighter coming in. Shield here is down, okay. Engine is down as well, that's worrisome. I mean, we destroyed the enemy, that's not the issue, but... Can we contain the fire? Yes, we can. We have damage to the outer hull, but that's just steel, you know? That's steel plates. That's not a problem. What is a problem is the lack... Oh, hello. That was a lot, but not subtle. And that's the beauty, isn't it? This ship, if necessary, can do that and become a broadsider. Not preferable, but in case of emergency, she can defend her flanks. Now, what she can't do currently is protection from heat. And I'm like, I want heat protection. Come on. So let's see what we can arrange. On this side, I think it's relatively easy. Move you over there. And we can have some heat dissipation unit over there. I'd love to do the same on this side. Question is, can we? I don't want to give up that armor block. Well, yeah, I can move it all the way down here, the fire prevention system. Well, let's do that for a moment. There is no need to have doors on that side. Heat dissipation over here. We saw most of the heat missiles hit either here or around this section here, though. So how can we protect this section? I mean, it would be... I don't want to give up this armor, really. So the question is, can we run somehow? Oh, we can give up half. If I give up half of my ammo, I can move the gun, this pipeline down here, also connect up these shield generators. And then we're connected, right? Yes, I know what I'm doing. More or less. Like so, we can connect that up. Then I could connect up these engines this way. Like so. Move them one forward again. Sorry. Changed my mind. Captain's prerogative. Let's get extra heat systems in there. And armor over there. Okay. You can be armored up as well. Open up, open up. Okay, now how can we gonna get from over here to over here? That is a bit of an issue, isn't it? We can do that. Move you. Move the fire prevention into the shield generator. Hello. And have doors over there. Okay. I have some empty room here. I could use that room to add more crew members, I suppose. Or... well, yeah, but not so many. Like that. Connect you like that. Okay. That's an interesting design. This allows me to have a bit more shield power, a bit more thrust, and more heat protection in that section of the ship. Now, because I am a annoying person, add that. Okay, let's try that again. Attack with missiles only, please. The heat on the generators is being pulled out immediately. Good. Right now the mission is just how long can you survive against this kind of bombardment. Also, there is something wrong with those shield generators, isn't there? Well, not necessarily. But let's make a bit faster route to that shield generator, please. I think that's one of the main issues they were having. Yeah, let's clear out that debris. Yo. This thing has an issue. It doesn't have enough high explosive rounds with her. This is a very old design, apparently. Restock. Oh, there were 2 empty spots. I don't like empty spots. More high explosive missiles. Now, these are the ones I care most about. All shot down. Nice. Shield generators. One of them is almost overwhelmed, but easily restored. Shield generator come down. That is bad. Why did you go down? Need to look into that, but first things first. Just watching the heat management unfold. Look how they're breaching into the armor. In theory, they can breach all the way up to the engines, I think, currently. So what I need to do to prevent that... stay online, please. Is set these shield generators to fire too frontally. Yeah, I do need that. If anything, we can turn the aft ones to protect the gatlings a bit, if necessary. And I believe... yeah, her high explosive rockets are out. Stop venting. So you can charge a bit faster. Okay. Now, I'm not happy with what happened to these aft shield generators. They went offline. Of course, a lot of power is needed to supply them, but it's mostly a long supply way, a long supply route. Let's see if we can make the supply route a bit more efficient for these kind of units. Let's move you. Let's move you. If I move you, we can then create a capacitor. Now, and that's what the capacitor will supply. In the end, that will be a lot more efficient, right? Let me guess. Okay. Well, I believe we successfully done this test. Ahead flank. Just because we can. Oh, you moved out of range. Oh, that's evil. I was only wondering why are my gatlings not shooting, but the enemy moved back faster than I could advance. Or at least they moved out of range quickly. Overall, better survivability, much better firepower. I mean, this is pretty damn good. I like it. I like it, ladies and gentlemen, I like it. Plenty of flak, plenty of point defense. Of course, Gatling guns that run out of ammo relatively quickly. And honestly, I think if I upgrade the ship again, I should add more ammo to the Gatling guns. Ooh, look at that! Shield generators are down. Like, all of them. Oh, that is interesting. So the moment you kite, we have a power issue. You don't want the enemy to kite, that is for sure. Look at it! Oh, we're even not controlling you right now. What on earth happened there, mate? All power out? Wow. Still have a shield generator out? There we go. Okay, I need to make some small modifications to the crew, I think. And then I'll be back. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are in our campaign. And yeah, I must say, the costs of upgrading this ship is far less than expected. I'm a fan of that. We are gonna do it, though. Say goodbye to Lord Gatling and welcome Gatlingicus Maximus. And no, that doesn't mean anything, but I just like it. Ah. Let's move my transports closer for easier access. The end of an era. First gatling guns are being installed as we speak. Good. Shield generators are installed. Third gatling and fourth gatling installed. Yes, good. Weapon systems functional. Well, main weapon systems. Beautiful engines coming online. I believe the ship is finished. Ladies and gentlemen, a joyous occasion. Of course, we do need more ammo, but let's wait off on that. First and foremost, let's hire 40 crew members. That is a lot of money. With that done, let's contact our factory and double the ammo we have in store here. Oh dear, we forgot something. Yeah, we forgot something serious. With the change of adding the heat system, we had, of course, to remove the storage bays, and we forgot to replace them with new ones. Smaller ones. I don't like these. Oddly enough, I do like these, even though they're a lot less safe, I suppose. Because we do need some extra ammo storage here. It's not a lot, but it's something, right? 2 or 3 reloads in total? Something like that, I think. $2,400 rounds of ammo. That is pretty good. I do approve of that. Okay, I think the ship is ready now. Save ship design. There we have her, ladies and gentlemen. She's fast. She looks alright-ish. Not entirely happy with her bow, but the rest of the ship I like. So, honestly, this has been a lot cheaper than I expected. I thought this would be costing me most of my credits. What do I do with Lady Gatling? I think I will scrap her. I think I will. And I think I will transfer her to become a low chip design. Give me another deviant. Low chip. Yes. Oh, not enough bats. Okay, hold on. You are renamed deviant now. That's weird. Transfer crew. Are there other ships that need crew? Not you. Not you. Oh dear, I fear the worst in that regard. Oh, look at that. It did save the, Okay. Interesting. Interesting. empty her out. After all, we already have a gatling ship now. We could... How about turning this into another missile escort? How expensive would that be? We're still... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Load ship design. If I turn you into this, 30,000, it would give me a lot more missile capabilities, and I think that is a good thing. You know what? I like it. Let's do it. Goodbye, Lady Gatling. Scrapping her completely would have been my preference, but that's a waste of crew members. Materials. All right. Gives me at least some rockets. 1, 2 salvos. Yeah, not much else. Tell me, in terms of crew members. Yeah, I suppose. Just fill her up. Did I just move it the wrong way around? No, I didn't. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we have a new gatling ship, and I like her. I think she will do great in the adventures to come. And now having 2 missile escorts. Oh, but of course this is a... Ooh, hold on. Are you actually the same design? By the way, you're badly banged up. Go fix up. 4 shield generators. Yeah, it's the same broken design. Broken as in... I made a mistake over here. Do I? No. This one is definitely different. The bow is different. Different shapes. Save ship design. Overwrite. Let's send you back. Oh, what do we have here? Warship. Are you entering combat range? Probably not, but... Go. Whatever you do, stop that ship. Galacticus Maximus is intercepting as well now. Will we be able to catch her? Well, the moment she stops, we have her. Where are you going, though? Okay, she's stopping. Let's... one fight before we end the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Why not? It's a tiny little bugger. Okay, let's think for a moment. You, this direction. You, that direction. And Lord Gatling is over there. Well, Gatlingicus Maximus, but... Oh, we're being hailed. And no thanks. I'm not surrendering to you, mate. I mean, have you any idea what kind of firepower I bring with me? These are the old deviants. They may actually abort and go back. some damage to my fighter. These fighters break the disruptor battery. I know, my fighters will clean up the enemy way longer before. Yeah! But the Gatlingicus Maximus is in the field now. Stop moving with my ships, please. Because the enemy keeps rotating like an idiot. I don't want that myself. Thank you. Yes, yes. Oh, this is beautiful. We lost some ammo, but not much. One of my guardians got damaged and one of my fighters got banged up, right? Yeah. Tiny whiny bit. It's a fun task force, this, though. Oh, you're banged up as well. Is there any chance of taking any of the materials? Tiny whiny chance. Tiny whiny chance is a good chance. All right. Let's go back home. Deviant, 93 meters a second, 94. Yeah, you can actually keep up with these fighter crafts. That's bloody brilliant. Oh, I love it. Now, back to where I was, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to upgrade some ships, and I will see you next time in Cosmoteer. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all, of course, as always, a very fond farewell.